Hey folks, this is Trent Mazerolle from Van Dusen Chevrolet Buick GMC here in Ajax, and today we're going to do a walk around video. I have the 2020 GMC Terrain SLE Elevation Edition. Okay, so last year in 2019, GMC, they figured out what's going on with the Sierra lineup and they moved it over to the Terrain lineup. That means the Elevation Edition is become one of the most popular models that we sell. Obviously, Denali is number one, Elevation Edition is number two. So what do you get? It's kind of the complete opposite of a Denali because you get very, very, very little chrome whatsoever. All of this grille has been blacked out. We order it here with the black GMC badging, plus down on the rims, you get your black application with your rims. You can see the Terrain badging, that's been blacked out. Blacked out mirror caps. They also black out your cross bars for your roof racks. And then on the backside as well, this one being a 2-liter turbo, it gives you the dual port exhaust tips, but you can see again, you get a blackout GMC logo. So another little thing that comes about this GMC styling is its signature lighting. You can see on both sides that it's flanking your headlight clusters. You have what's called a C-shaped. Really, it just stems from, you know, whether it's a Terrain or a GMC Sierra or a GMC Acadia, Yukon, you name it. You have this very similar signature lighting, so you know exactly that GMC is coming your way. So your front passengers, obviously when you open up the front door here, you get this GMC layout. Here we have our 7-inch infotainment system. Been running with this infotainment 3 for about 2 years right now. Just gives you the availability of your cell phone integration. You also have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay that comes in on through here. Plus, you get your dual zone climate control with this package. So you can see if the passenger wants it a little bit cooler. Plus you also have auto, works like a thermostat in your house. Plus you can sync it back to the driver's side. And the one major change that GMC has done is their electronic precision shift. Really, really simple. Park comes in, your forward and your forward and your reverse are toggle switches, and your park and your neutral are pushes. So it comes in, and then you also have your manual mode. Most people don't really use that. That allows you to have some free space that comes in your console. Obviously, you got a deep well that comes in with your USB, USB-C plus auxiliary, plus you also have a 12-volt charger in there. Cup holders are tandem, and then here it frees up more room for your all-wheel drive. We can see this side, you get it's in 2-wheel drive right now. One twist of the dial, and it moves into all-wheel drive. And then when winter comes, or if you're in all-terrain mode, that's one more twist. And you see the notification here, off-road mode on. Plus, you also have your heated seats for your front passengers and lane departure warning, hill descent control. When I move up into the front side, you have your forward collision alert on this side. So obviously active safety features are new for 2020. Your driver information center is all controlled through your right D-pad right in here. So you have access to your speed, and then your trip 1, trip 2, your fuel range, yeah, it needs some gas, and oil life monitor, tire pressure monitor, average speed, etc., etc., etc. Now your back passengers, lots of room back here. If I was sitting behind myself, really, really comfortable. I got lots of room for my legs, lots of room for my feet, lots of room for my elbows, and my knees are so much room between what I have and what's behind me. On this side, this is a 60-40 split. When I pull this lever here, that'll come down and gives you access to one flat side. Something that GMC does that separates itself from its Chevy twin. When I pull this lever right in here, now that folds flat. You can see that folds flat here. And when I open up the tailgate, look at all this room you have on the right side of the vehicle. So when I rest you down from here, So from here all the way up to this side here, you're gonna have, you know, well over 8 feet. In case you're going to the hardware store, you got to pick up some lumber, some 2x4s, or you find that area rug and you still don't want to impede, but how much storage space you have. Now, when everything's all closed up, you have a very, very generous storage area that comes in through here. I showed you how to flatten the back seats from the passenger side, but when you're back here, you get these little pull handles. You pull one, that does your passenger side. You pull the other one, and it drops. You get a nice flat area. This is created with a flat floor, but when I lift under here, you have a nice little storage area. This will actually pop up and move out of your way if need be. But see how much extra room? You got about, you know, 5 or 6 inches of depth that you can kind of put in. And underneath this area here is where your spare tire is on the inside of the vehicle. But that's how it is folding flat. Now, a few of the changes that they made for the 2020 was the introduction of the safety platforms. You get your forward pedestrian detection and therefore also low speed automatic braking. Plus inside that camera is the technology for the lane keep assist to make sure you don't drift over the dotted lines. There you have it, GMC Terrain Elevation Edition. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and come on back, see more walk around videos, and I'll teach you what's going on inside my opinion of the automotive industry.